Have you ever looked up at the stars, maybe on a clear night when the sky is filled with twinkling lights and felt a sense of wonder? The universe stretches out above us, vast and mysterious. And it's only natural to ask ourselves, are we truly alone out here? When we gaze up, it's easy to imagine that somewhere far away someone else might be looking back at us, pondering the same question. This curiosity about our place in the cosmos is something that connects people across generations and cultures. It's a question that humans have asked for centuries. Ancient civilizations mapped the stars, built observatories, and created stories about beings from the heavens. Our fascination with the night sky has inspired myths, art, and scientific discovery throughout history. Here on Earth, we're surrounded by an incredible diversity of life, from the tiniest microbes to the largest animals. Our planet is bursting with color and energy, and everywhere we look, we find living things adapting to their environments in amazing ways. But as we marvel at the life around us, we can't help but wonder, is Earth unique, or could life have found a foothold elsewhere in the universe? Scientists certainly think it's possible. In fact, the search for life beyond Earth is one of the most exciting fields in science today. Researchers from all over the world are working together using advanced technology and creative ideas to search for signs of life on other planets and moons. After all, our sun is just one star among billions in the Milky Way galaxy, and there are billions of galaxies out there. Each of those galaxies contains countless stars, and many of those stars have their own planets. The sheer scale of the universe is almost impossible to imagine, and it makes the possibility of life elsewhere seem much more likely. Many scientists believe that life could exist on planets orbiting other stars, planets we call exoplanets. These worlds come in all shapes and sizes. Some are rocky like Earth, while others are gas giants like Jupiter. With every new discovery, we learn more about the incredible variety of planets that exist beyond our solar system. These planets are very far away and hard to see, but thanks to powerful telescopes, we are discovering more and more of them all the time. Instruments like the Hubble Space Telescope and the James Webb Space Telescope allow us to peer deeper into space than ever before, revealing new worlds and gathering clues about their atmospheres and conditions. Some of these exoplanets are in what we call the habitable zone, the just right distance from their star where temperatures are suitable for liquid water, a key ingredient for life as we know it. Scientists are especially interested in these planets because where there's water, there could be life. As we continue to explore, who knows what incredible discoveries await us in the vastness of space. Among the thousands of exoplanets discovered so far, one in particular has sparked the imagination of scientists and space enthusiasts alike, K2-18b. This mysterious world, orbiting a distant star, has become a focal point in the search for planets that might support life beyond our solar system. But what makes K2-18b so special, and why are astronomers so fascinated by it? To start, K2-18b is a true giant compared to our home planet. It's classified as a super-Earth, a type of exoplanet that is larger than Earth but smaller than ice giants like Neptune. With more than twice Earth's diameter and a mass about 8 times greater, K2-18b's gravity and atmosphere would feel very different to us. Its immense size means it could potentially hold on to a thick atmosphere, which is crucial for supporting any kind of life as we know it. K2-18b orbits a red dwarf star, which is much smaller and cooler than our Sun. This star, located about 124 light-years away in the constellation Leo, bathes K2-18b in a gentle reddish glow. Red dwarfs are the most common type of star in our galaxy, and their planets are prime targets in the search for life because they can have long, stable lifespans. Despite being so far away, K2-18b sits in a very special place, its star's habitable zone. This is the region around a star where temperatures could allow liquid water to exist on a planet's surface. For scientists, finding a planet in the habitable zone is a key step in the search for life, because it means the planet might have the right conditions to support living organisms. In 2019, the Hubble Space Telescope made a groundbreaking discovery. It detected water vapor in the atmosphere of K2-18b. This was the first time water had been found in the atmosphere of a planet orbiting in its star's habitable zone. The presence of water vapor is a thrilling clue, suggesting that clouds and perhaps even rain could exist on this distant world. Water is absolutely essential for life as we know it. On Earth, every living thing depends on water to survive, so finding it on another planet is a huge milestone. It raises the tantalizing possibility that K2-18b could have lakes, oceans, or clouds. features that might make it more Earth-like than we ever imagined. But as exciting as this discovery is, water alone doesn't guarantee that life exists. The conditions on K2-18b could be very different from those on Earth, with unknown chemicals or extreme temperatures. That's why scientists are working hard to gather more data, searching for other signs, like certain gases or chemical imbalances, that could hint at the presence of alien life. The story of K2-18b is just beginning, and it's one of the most intriguing chapters in our quest to find out if we are truly alone in the universe. Enter the James Webb Space Telescope, or JWST, the largest and most powerful space telescope ever built. Launched in December 2021, JWST is designed to observe the universe in infrared light. Why is that important? Because infrared light can penetrate clouds of gas and dust, giving us a clearer view of distant planets and their atmospheres. In July 2023, JWST set its sights on K2-18b and made an incredible discovery. In addition to water vapor, the telescope detected methane and carbon dioxide in the planet's atmosphere. Both of these gases can be produced by living organisms, raising hopes that K2-18b might harbor some form of life. But scientists knew they needed even stronger evidence to be sure. Just recently in April 2025, JWST made another groundbreaking observation of K2-18b. This time it detected something even more intriguing, a gas called dimethyl sulfide, or DMS. On Earth, DMS is produced almost exclusively by marine phytoplankton, those tiny organisms that live in the ocean and release DMS into the atmosphere. Along with DMS, JWST also detected possible traces of dimethyl disulfide, or DMDS, a related chemical. Both of these gases were found in much higher concentrations on K2-18b than on Earth. This discovery sent ripples of excitement through the scientific community. Could these chemicals be signs of life on this distant world? You might be wondering how a telescope millions of miles away can smell chemicals in the atmosphere of a planet light years away. Well, JWST doesn't actually smell anything directly. Instead, it uses a clever trick called spectroscopy. When K2-18b passes in front of its star, some of the starlight travels through the planet's atmosphere before reaching JWST. Different gases in the atmosphere absorb specific wavelengths of light. By analyzing the light that makes it through, JWST can identify the chemical fingerprints of the gases present. It's kind of like shining a flashlight through a prism and seeing a rainbow of colors, except in this case, the rainbow tells us what the atmosphere is made of. While the detection of DMS and DMDS on K2-18b is incredibly exciting, scientists are being cautious about jumping to conclusions. Why? Well, because these chemicals, while strongly associated with life on Earth, can also be produced by non-biological processes. Scientists need to be absolutely certain that the DMS on K2-18b is not coming from some unknown geological or chemical process. To do this, they need more data and more observations. The current evidence provides a 3 sigma probability of biological activity, which means there's still a small chance, about 0.3%, that the signal could be a fluke. Scientists aim for 5 sigma certainty, where the probability of a false positive is less than 1 in a million. It's important to remember that K2-18b is a very different world from Earth. It orbits a different type of star, has a different atmosphere, and likely experiences different geological and chemical processes. Scientists are exploring all possible explanations for the presence of DMS and DMDS on K2-18b, both biological and non-biological. They're conducting laboratory experiments to see if these chemicals can be produced under conditions similar to those found on the planet. They're also developing new models to simulate the planet's atmosphere and climate to understand how these gases might behave. Despite the need for caution, scientists are buzzing with excitement about the findings on K2-18b. Many believe that this is one of the most promising leads yet in the search for life beyond Earth. Dr. Sarah Kendrew, an astronomer at the European Space Agency, said, "This is a really exciting discovery. While we need to be cautious and rule out other possibilities, the detection of DMS on K2-18b is a tantalizing hint that there might be life out there." So what's next in the search for life on K2-18b? The recent findings have sparked a wave of excitement and curiosity across the scientific community, and the journey is far from over. Each new discovery brings with it more questions, and scientists are eager to dig deeper into the mysteries of this distant world. The James Webb Space Telescope, with its unprecedented sensitivity and advanced instruments, is at the forefront of this exploration. Researchers are already planning new observations, hoping to capture even more detailed data from K2-18b's atmosphere. By studying the light that passes through the planet's clouds, they can search for subtle chemical signatures that might hint at biological activity. One of the main goals is to confirm the presence of molecules like DMS and DMDS, which on Earth are often associated with life. Detecting these compounds with greater certainty could be a major step forward in our understanding of exoplanetary atmospheres. Scientists also want to measure the concentrations of these molecules more precisely, to determine whether they could be produced by non-biological processes, or if they truly point to something extraordinary. In addition, researchers are expanding their search to include other potential biomarkers, chemical clues that could indicate the presence of life, even if it's very different from what we know on Earth. Every new piece of data is like a puzzle piece, helping to build a clearer picture of what's happening on this fascinating exoplanet. The search for these clues is painstaking, requiring careful analysis and the development of new techniques. The search for extraterrestrial life is a long and challenging one, filled with both setbacks and breakthroughs. It demands not only advanced technology but also creativity, collaboration, and an open mind. Scientists must approach every result with patience, rigor, and a healthy dose of skepticism, always questioning their assumptions and double-checking their findings. Yet discoveries like those made on K2-18b remind us that we are not alone in our curiosity. Across the globe, people are united by a shared sense of wonder and a desire to understand our place in the cosmos. The universe is vast and full of wonders waiting to be uncovered, each new observation opening a window into the unknown and challenging us to imagine what might be possible. The journey to find life beyond Earth is just beginning. With every mission, every new telescope, and every breakthrough, we move a little closer to answering one of humanity's oldest questions: are we alone? As we look to the future, we can be sure that this journey will be filled with exciting discoveries, unexpected challenges, and awe-inspiring revelations that will change the way we see our universe and ourselves.